Edge of your seat action in the American Association all over last night. I'm Carter Woodiel. It's time for the Daily Whiparound today. Glad you're with us, and we're starting off with one of two big walk-off finishes tonight. It happened at Franklin Field. The Milwaukee Milkmen hosted McCain County Cougars. Let's start with some defense. Aaron Hill with a great diving catch coming on and showing the reflexes. He's fired up. We picked things up in the sixth. Nick Franklin with a tie-breaking RBI double. Josh Roulette comes in with the go-ahead run. That made it 2-1 Kane County. In the seventh, Keon Barnum would come through for Milwaukee to flip the script. Two-run double scores Brian Torres and Logan Trowbridge. Now it's 3-2 Milkmen, but the Cougars tied it up in the eighth. Alexis Pantoja RBI single. Jimmy Kerrigan comes in to score. It's 3-3 in this back-and-forth game, and it would go all the way to the bottom of the 10th when Hector Sanchez stepped in and ends the game with one swing. The former major leaguer wins it with a 3-run walk-off homer, and the Milkmen clinch a playoff spot with that win. 6-3 the final score. Lake Country taking on Sioux City in another thriller last night. We go straight to the 10th. Trey Martin breaks the tie here with an RBI double. Blake Taberry would score a go-ahead run. That made it 3-2 X's. Bottom 10, though, the pitch from Thomas McElraith gets away, and Lamar Briggs comes in to score with the tying run. Look at the emotion. Look what it means to the DockHounds. We go to the 11th. Dylan Kelly gets a sacrifice fly here. Gabe Snyder would come in to score, and the X's are winning again. It's 4-3 Sioux City, but in the bottom half of this 11th inning, TJ Bennett with an opposite field RBI single. Jake Snyder comes in to score the tying run, and Tristan Carranza ends the game with a walk-off home run of his own. A two-run blast to finish off a 3-for-5 night, and the DockHounds win it 6-4 over Sioux City. Gary Southshore, what a night for Sam Abbott in Rosemont at Chicago. Two more home runs for the RailCats first baseman. He's up to 18 on the season. That's just one shy of the club record set by Christian Guerrero in 2010, and he leads Gary Southshore to a 5-2 win at Impact Field. The Lincoln Salt Dogs taking on Cleburne yesterday, and we saw some great pitching in this game. John Vesnicek with 7 innings of two-run baseball for Lincoln. He strikes out 4, but Garrett Alexander, even better for the Railroaders. 7 innings for him as well, 1 run allowed, 4 hits, 2 walks. He strikes out 7. An outstanding performance from Garrett, and the difference at the plate was Casey Clemens, who drove in both Cleburne runs, including this solo homer. The Railroaders beat Lincoln on the road 2-1. Big win for Cleburne. And Sioux Falls taking on Kansas City. Jabari Henry does it again for the Canaries. That is his 27th home run of the season, which is 2 off of David Washington's league lead in the AAPB. And later, Wyatt Ulrich. This turns into his second inside the park home run of the season. Look at a motor around the bases. This dude has incredible speed for the Canaries. Gets in ahead of a throw, a little exhausted, but he gets the inside the parker. Kansas City, though, would win this game. J.C. Escada with the second of 2 home runs that he had in this game, a 2-run shot in the 8th. 7-4 the final score. The Monarchs win it at the Birdcage. So here's how everything looked in the American Association last night. Winnipeg and Fargo-Moorhead had too much rain to finish up their game, so they're going to play a doubleheader today. As for the standings, in the East Division, you can see Milwaukee, they've clinched that playoff spot, and they're only 1 game out of the division lead, which is more important to this Milkmen team. They want that 1 seed, and Cleburne remains 4 games clear of Gary Southshore for the last playoff spot in the East. Out west, the Redhawks and Monarchs remain 1-2. Kansas City a bit closer to Fargo because they won and the Redhawks didn't play. Sioux City's lead over Lincoln, 3 games in the race for the final ticket to the American Association playoffs in the West Division. Tonight in the Association, we got the extra game for you with a doubleheader in Fargo between Winnipeg and the Redhawks, and that big series between Kane County and Milwaukee. That was a huge win for the Milkmen last night. They'll look to follow it up, or the Cougars will be looking for some revenge. First pitch in that game is at 6 o'clock. And you can watch every game all season long and every playoff game at aabaseball.tv. I'm Carter Woodiel for the American Association, where we play to win.